What's happening, my good people? It is your boy PKG Deluxe, back with another vid on how I did. You already know what it is. So what we're about to get into today, right? So I've been doing a little pondering, and I've noticed something that has been caught onto a trend. Earlier in the conversation when we began this, it was probably about, I want to say no more than 5 months ago. I usually tell people 6, but realistically, it was more like 5, maybe even less than that. So 5 months ago, we began doing this ordeal that we call Hello Tech, right? And we've grown to a point now where if we know how to do any of these service mountings, we can give ourselves an adequate paycheck every pay period. In the beginning, we were doing a Strive challenge to try to see if we could get to a particular number. And that number was trying to get $2,000 within 1 week, right? In the earlier videos, it was a challenge, but now it became an average. So this is where it gets scary. I've been doing a little bit of homework, and I've been thinking a couple of things as I've been doing this as well. But on my last job, and I've been able to do this constantly on a religious basis. On my last job, I was able to make $1,193, $90.89 in 3 days. So we're gonna just round that and say that we made $1,200. Cool. So $1,200 is what we made in 3 days, which to me is a good bit of change that you can make real quick just off of doing those. All right, so here's the other side to it. You made $1,200, but we're gonna drop it to an average because you get paid twice in 1 week. So if you made $1,000 every pay period, so that's $2,000 every week, you would be on track possibly to make $100,000. Now, if my math adds up correctly, it may be a little bit short, but $2,000, you get that, and then it's times 4. So now you have $8,000 that you gross every month, somewhere around that average, especially if you're getting $2,000 every month. And now you multiply that times 26, if I'm not mistaken. No, 12. And you should get 96. $96,000. So somewhere in there, the average amount that you can make versus how much you're gonna make at the end of the year is gonna be a lot. But I never thought it was gonna be in the numbers of 100K. It was daunting on me to even think about it, but as I continued that push to get $2,000 every week, yeah, that's where the goal ended up landing me. So I say that to say that there's a lot of good money to get out there, but it's a lot of fast cash to do out there. But this is a track path to also get you out of poverty if you're good at it. So I bring it to people's attention because it was something that dawned on my mind, but I also want to let people know the outside, the ins and outs of this thing. So it was just something I briefly noted. I wanted to talk about it. I'm gonna come back to it later because it was a real big challenge for us to even do. But now that I think we're getting along the rise of that, it may be a little bit easier along the way. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted on everything else going forward. I got another video to do right after this, but I just definitely want to talk about that. I think we're on track to possibly really get 100,000. But the only thing we're going to talk about right now is what was going on. We made 1,200 within 3 days. So boom. All right. PKG Deluxe is here. PKG Deluxe is out, baby.